Today, we wait to see what major changes could come.
But no matter what happens, Congressman Lacy Clay will soon leave Washington. He lost his primary race in August. So come January, it will be the first time since the late 1960s that a Clay will not represent St. Louis in Congress. Right now, 3 people are vying to take Missouri's first congressional district seat. The district covers the city as well as parts of West and North St. Louis County. Tonight, News 4's Ashley Lincoln brings us the candidates and what they envision.
Democrat Cori Bush caused a surprise upset in August, defeating Congressman Lacy Clay in the primary. That puts her up against Republican Anthony Rogers and Libertarian candidate Alex Furman. If elected, Cori Bush will be the first African-American woman to represent Missouri in Congress.
I'm glad that I was able to be used in such a way to where I was able to break this ceiling. And so now so many others can do this same thing that I did.
All 3 candidates have grassroots origins.
I'm a regular person. I'm a nurse.
Bush climbed up from the working class and turned activism into politics.
Y'all, we about to change the world.
It's still pretty unbelievable.
And then I was just seeing how the world's going. And
Republican Anthony Rogers has no previous political experience. Rogers, a comedian, is well known for a podcast called The Anthony Rogers Show. He says he was able to keep his campaign momentum through this pandemic while not accepting any campaign donations.
I'm not taking any donations. I've probably been offered hundreds of thousands of dollars.
He says his policies to approach politics is simple.
I just want to fix a lot of things that I'm seeing messed up.
And Libertarian Alex Furman is also a political newcomer. He does have a criminal past, pleading guilty to drug smuggling in California. He finished probation in 2017. Furman is a St. Louis native and vice president of the St. Louis chapter of the Proud Boys. That's a far-right neo-fascist male-only organization. The Southern Poverty Law Center identifies the Proud Boys as a hate group. Furman stated during a Facebook interview with a local YouTuber he decided to run because the St. Louis County chapter of the Libertarian Party asked him to.
They asked me, I was like, all right, well, how much money do I have to spend? They're like, well, you got to spend $100 to register, and that's it. And I was like, can I say whatever I want? They were like, yeah. I was like, okay. Cool.
According to his website, some of his issues include ending the war on drugs and arguing crimes without a victim should not be prosecuted.
I'm doing things a little differently where I'm actually asking my district what they want me to do rather than just making up stuff or using whoever pays me money to say whatever. I'm basically just communicating with my district and asking them what they want me to do. And that's how I'm going to vote in the House of Representatives is basically representing my people.
For Cori Bush, she says the current pandemic has brought to the forefront several issues she plans to tackle if elected.
So for me, COVID-19 relief is going to have to be the very first thing that I'm working on if we don't get something solid.
She's also planning to address Medicare for All, comprehensive mental health services, adding national broadband, and supporting the Green New Deal. The proposed initiative addresses climate change and economic inequality.
I'll support that because that's bringing 20 million jobs into our communities.
While campaigning, Bush has called out her opponents, referring to them as white supremacists, citing offensive tweets from Rogers and Furman's connection to the Proud Boys. Rogers and Furman both deny being white supremacist.
I feel like I'm just supposed to call names back and hate everybody, but I hope she finds love and peace, and God bless her.
Proud Boys is just a fraternity. It's, in practice, it's just like a drinking club, basically. We're definitely not white supremacists. We don't let white supremacists in. If we do, when we find one, then they're gone, and that's happened before.
Ashley Lincoln, News 4.
For more on other big races and where you can vote early this